Sefer Vayikra, Parashat Tazria, 6th Aliyah. If the hair of a man's head falls out, he is bald at the back of his head, he is pure. And if the hair falls out toward the front of his head, he is frontally bald, he is pure. And if the posterior or frontal baldness there shall be a white affliction streaked with red, it is an eruption of tzarat on his posterior or frontal baldness. The Kohen shall look at it, and behold, there is a seis affliction that is white streaked with red in his posterior or frontal baldness, like the appearance of tzarat on the skin of the flesh. He is a person with tzarat, he is contaminated. The Kohen shall declare him contaminated, his affliction is upon his head. And the person with tzarat in whom there is the affliction, his garments shall be rent, the hair of his head shall be unshorn, and he shall cloak himself up to his lips. He is to call out, contaminated, contaminated. All the days that the affliction is upon him, he shall remain contaminated. He is contaminated. He shall dwell in isolation. His dwelling shall be outside the camp. If there shall be a tzarat affliction in a garment, in a woolen garment, or a linen garment, or in the warp or the woof of the linen or the wool, or in leather, or in anything fashioned of leather, and the affliction shall be deep green or deep red in the garment or leather, or the warp or the woof, or in any leather utensil. It is a tzarat affliction, and it shall be shown to the Kohen. The Kohen shall look at the affliction, and he shall quarantine the affliction for a 7-day period. He shall look at the affliction on the 7th day. If the affliction has spread in the garment, or in a warp, or in the warp, or in the woof, or in the leather, for whatever purpose the leather has been fashioned, the affliction is a malignant tzarat. It is contaminated. He shall burn the garment, or the warp, or the woof, or the wool, or the linen, or any leather utensil in which the affliction may be, for it is a malignant tzarat. It shall be burnt in fire. But if the Kohen shall look, and behold, the affliction had not spread in the garment, or the warp, or the woof, or in any leather utensil, the Kohen shall command, and they shall wash the area of the affliction, and he shall quarantine it for a second 7-day period.